Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jeff. Kind of give you a little update. I went to an event on Tuesday that I think you guys should know about. It's called the State of Downtown 2018. It's the Downtown Seattle Association's economic update for the year. There's tons of great info. I'm going to share some of these key stats with you guys. I actually took some notes here that I'm going to read off of. And then just to let you guys know, I put a post on the blog with an infographic so you can take a look at it, share it with others, print it off, keep a copy at your desk, whatever you want. This is kind of a big event. It happens once a year. The mayor's there. There's usually a special guest. Lots of amazing info. This is a lot of times throughout the year. This is what I'll cite on the blog for some of the blog posts and stuff that I publish, just about key stats around new apartment starts, obviously the stuff that we usually follow, like condo starts, employment information, traffic information, how many people are commuting into downtown. These are all things that allow me to help you guys with your purchase decisions, okay? Where, you know, what condo building you want to be in and what part of town, and how the activities around the downtown core can kind of influence that decision. One that stands out, obviously, that some of you guys have heard about, is kind of the waterfront reconstruction, okay? When the viaduct comes down and you buy a condo unit that then takes advantage of the west-facing views and the newly revitalized waterfront, this could be a really effective purchase for you, and maybe something that really pays off long term. And then for my sellers, obviously I want to stay in touch and help you guys understand how a lot of these factors with employment and new people moving into town, how that alternatively affects your investment. So anyway, let me go through a couple of these notes that I wrote down. I just want to share some of this stuff with you guys. And okay, so there's been, let's just go through a couple key stats here. There's been a 22% increase in population since 2010 in downtown Seattle. I thought that was kind of interesting. 30% increase in jobs during that same time. A transit update, there's been 52,000 riders per day into downtown, and by these are all stats obviously from the Downtown Seattle Association, so I want to make sure I appropriately cite them. There's going to be 5 new streetcar stations, so this is going to be really cool. They're going to be delivered by 2019, and this includes stops between Belltown and South Lake Union, so that's pretty exciting, something to look forward to. Even more opportunities to use public transit. Okay, so let me rip through these. These are all things that happened. They were either completed or delivered in 2017. 3.6 million square feet of office. Obviously, a lot of that was for Amazon, but some of that includes the office for Facebook, and we're going to have some upcoming office for Google and other tech companies in town. We had 5,723 residential units. Okay, so we know that almost all of those, I believe all of them, are apartments because we haven't delivered a condo project since Insignia, okay, between 5th, 6th, Bell, and Battery. Now, Gridiron down in Pioneer Square is going to deliver this year, but that wouldn't play into these numbers yet because it hasn't been delivered. As obviously it was 2017, this year's 2018. Okay, so 15 million people have visited Pike Place Market. 1 million people or more came in via cruise ship, which is pretty amazing. And then there's the $74 million Pike Place Market expansion that delivered in 2017, which is really exciting if you guys haven't seen that. Seattle also opened up 75 new restaurants. So I thought that was a pretty amazing stat. Obviously we have amazing food here in town, but that's a big number. Okay, in 2018, some things to expect. Seattle's going to deliver on 2,192 hotel rooms. Now those are deliveries and units that are currently under construction. So some of those may trickle into 2019. There's going to be 3,626 new residential units. And those are under construction and delivering in 2018, some into 2019. And then 2.2 million square feet of office space. So that's a pretty impressive number. Okay, and then finally, some things that are in the works. Some of you guys may be aware of the $10 million pedestrian improvements on the Pike Pine corridor. If you guys have seen Bell Street in Seattle, it's kind of this cool way that the associations worked with the city to kind of develop more street-friendly, pedestrian-friendly areas of Seattle where you can sit out at a coffee shop out on the street, literally where parking's been removed and there's been sidewalks that have been enhanced. And it's an opportunity to be social with your neighbors, friends, family, strangers, and kind of enjoy the street. It's improving the corridor. So there's a $10 million Pipe Pine corridor improvement, $688 million waterfront redevelopment. So we brought this to your guys' attention a couple times on the blog, but this is a massive waterfront expansion, so we can finally kind of take advantage of Seattle's waterfront. And then the last one I wanted to bring to your attention was the $1.6 million expansion in addition to the Washington State Convention Center. So this is amazing. This is what attracts companies and organizations to come and meet in Seattle, seminars, so on and so forth. So these are all things that are really, really amazing for the city. So why do I think this is important, guys? Well, I mean, this is what influences our purchase decisions in downtown Seattle. And then also, as a seller, these are good things to know, so we can kind of plan accordingly. I hope you guys enjoy the blog post. I hope you take a look at the infographic as well. If you have any questions, obviously feel free to reach out and get in touch. I'm always happy to help. If you guys like the video and the blog post, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button on this YouTube channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, we'd really love to have you. So I would love to have you guys a part of the community. I'm really fortunate to be able to do what I do, and I love sharing it with you guys. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.